Candice, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? What market center are you in? How long you've been in position? All that good stuff.
I am in the Stewart the Treasure Coast office 660 in Stewart, Florida. I've been working here for about 5 months when around April comes around. I'm originally from Orlando, and I was before in another broker's office as an assistant admin, and now I am the market center tech trainer for our
We're
office.
glad to have you here. I
Thank
got
you.
family over there. I need to come visit you. I got family living right in Stewart.
Hey, come visit me in the market center. We're welcome to take you in.
All right. So you're going to teach us designs today. What do you have? What are your topics and designs? I'm sorry, not designs. I apologize. You're going to teach us campaigns.
Yes.
So what is your goal in campaigns to teach us today?
Yes. So I'm first thing I'm just going to list out what we're going to be touching on today. First, we're going to explain like how to navigate the campaigns page. And then following that, we're going to do how to connect your social media accounts to your command account through the campaign page. I love that new feature they added instead of having to go all the way into settings. And also a brief explanation of the different types of posts that you can also post on through the campaign page, like email, your social posts, and the pay posts, and what kind of makes them a little different from each other. And then we're going to create a Facebook paid ad. I'm not going to publish it just yet because I don't have a credit card on my account. And then we're going to create an email campaign when you're how to upload your template onto there that you create in designs. And then the last part is when you get all your leads in, where can you find your leads generated and add a follow-up smart plan. All right, I'm going to start sharing my screen now. Disable. Hey Ryan, can you allow for I can share my screen, please? And
Yeah, you should be able to. Actually, you know what? Let me make you. Sorry, I usually got you already ready. Let's see. I just need to make you a co-host is all. Actually, Ariel, can you get that for me? Because it looks like you took over that spot. There you go. You're ready to go. Thank you, Ariel.
All right. Yay, I can share now. All right, I'm going to minimize this. All right.
My screen flashed. I thought you had pictures of tattoos up. I was like, oh no.
All right, so this is our homepage for commands. So we're going to navigate over and we're going to go all the way to the campaign. You just hover over the little bullhorn and we're going to click on that and it'll take us to our campaign page. All right, so here's our lovely page for campaigns. So you see right here to the far right hand side, you see where you connect your accounts. And I currently have my business page for my command right in here. And if you scroll down a little bit, there's quick posts. So you can grab them and I'll show you in just a moment. If you just want to do a regular social post, there's a couple of posts that are already on there, like ideas that are actually through command. Right, and we have where our paid campaigns and everything that's in there is listed. I have all my things that I have created. So we also have the email page where when you send an email, you can find it right in here. Then we have direct mail, which is snail mail. I don't know much people that use the direct mail in my office. And also we have our social posts. And this is where I was coming to what I was just talking about a moment ago. When you go into this page, there's a couple ideas that you can schedule and create a social post and launch it on a certain day you wish to select. But first thing we're going to do, we're going to check our accounts and we're going to go manage. And you can also connect. And when you connect your Facebook account, it's actually using the business page. So when you are wanting to connect a Facebook account, you must have a business page in order to connect it. So difference between your personal and your business page is when you're posting for your social, it's like immediate. You can't schedule a day. Like if you want to schedule it for Friday and today's the 30th, you can't send it through a personal. But if you're creating it as the admin in your business page for your Facebook, you can send and schedule it for Friday. And also, if you do not have a business page, I recommend like going onto YouTube, and there's lots of tutorials. I recommend find the one that's the latest date, and they have new features because there's so many things you can do with your business page, like so many options, right? So if I were to connect another Facebook account, you just click on this icon, it'll link you in, log in. What are you upset about now? Right, so that's where it would connect. It's just because they have just one page on there, so it's just getting upset about that one. All right, so now our account's connected, and also you can do your Twitter, your Instagram. I think LinkedIn as well does have one. I think it does. I think there's a LinkedIn account. Right, so once you have all your accounts connected on there, we're going to go over to here. All right. So there's different campaigns that you can choose from this page when you're creating a campaign. You have a social paid ad, which is like Facebook, your Instagram, and Twitter you can create. You can make a search ad that's paid for Google. And once again, all you have to do is go into the manage account, connect your Google accounts, as your business Google account to that page. And also you can do a free social post. And there's actually a big difference between your social post and a paid ad. This is just for you can schedule posts when you want to. Unfortunately, you can't advertise a listing through a free one. You just make a regular post and you can pull pictures in if you wish to, if you don't want to pay. And then the paid social ad on Facebook would generate direct it where you want to, and also what stream you want to use. Direct mail is your snail mail, standard postal. So if your contact has their address on there, you can add them onto that list. And then we also have email campaigns. So you can create your own email. First thing we're going to make is a social ad. So I'm going to be going through Facebook and Instagram. And then following, we're going to show you what the email looks like. So let's go create a Facebook paid ad. So we're going to name this Stewart FL. And I also recommend when you're creating the title for this, always put the date in and when it's starting, because it makes life so much easier. Not like, what did I? So today is the 30th, so 3:30. And all right, next thing we're going to do, what is your goal? So if you select one of these and you go over it and you look down here, it'll tell you what kind of goal it is. Promote a listing and find potential buyers. And each one has something different so it can reach for. All right, so we're going to advertise a listing because then we can pull some pictures on there. So where will your campaign run? So right now we're going to run it through Facebook and Instagram. I don't have an Instagram account, but it lets me select it. So now we're going to set up campaign. So just give it a moment to generate and it'll start pulling. Best recommendation when you're trying to search for a property, always go to select all properties. And now we're going to find a property in Stewart. I'm just going to pull one up just for demonstration. FL and search. All right. I don't have current property. Let's find a really good one here. All right. Where's a really good expensive one? We need to get one with money. There we go. So give it a moment and it's going to pull all the details for that listing off the MLS and it'll pull it in. So right here on the raw right-hand side is what our post will look like. So when you drop this little menu down, there's Facebook web view and there's Facebook mobile. There's Instagram ad and Instagram story. And you can toggle in between all these and see what it looks like in that format. All right. We're going to go to Facebook web, just keeping things nice and clean. And also, if you felt like you chose the wrong property of one of your listings, you can easily just change it and it'll just fix and correct the information. All right, so now it has add text, which is the main copy. So this is actually pulling from, I believe, the public remarks off of MLS, and it's putting it right here. My best recommendation is always keep it short and sweet and to the point. And also adding emotional words as well, like beautiful, breathtaking, grand. But there's lots of emotional words that you can use. I'm just thinking a couple off the top of my head. So if you're looking for emotional words, I also recommend if you like go into Google and you can start typing emotional words and go into images, you can find that there's a nice list of emotional words that you can use for when you're creating a post. And also my favorite thing to do is add emojis into posts because a lot of people don't generally read when they're on Facebook. Emojis grab their attention. I have a short attention span, like most people in my generation. And if you come right down here, you can add emojis. So you can also search for, let's type in a house. We're gonna love house. Let's add a pool. This property had a pool. No, pool ball. There is no pool. Maybe swimming. Swimming. There we go. Yeah, a little swimmer guy right there. All right. And if you look onto the right side, it's going to reflect everything that I wrote and see what it looks like. Play with a little bit, like try to get the wording like short and to the point, but also something that grabs the reader's attention. All right. And you can enter your headline, which would be, let's say it's a 3-bed, comma, 2-bath. And also you can say waterfront. Waterfront. And it will reflect once again to the right-hand side on what you're trying to post. Right. And description would be actually this box right down here. Just going to repeat again. I don't know. 3-bed, 2-bath. All right. And also you can add more detail. I recommend not putting the price on there because you want them to click on that learn more button. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Candice, do you mind if I help just a tiny bit right here?
Yes, of course.
So in this description area, honestly, I wouldn't put it's the 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I keep it very simple because you've already see how it says 3-bedroom, 2-bath waterfront right there. That's perfect. Put right there. But in the description, this is a suggestion I have for you, and it's proven that this will convert more. It's the same thing when you're at a listing or you're with a buyer. You have to ask for the appointment, right? So you got to tell them what to do and what they're going to get for it is my suggestion. So instead of putting 3-bedroom, 2-bath, say click learn more and tell them what they're going to get for doing so. So click learn more to see additional photos and virtual tours.
Yeah, but I was just typing in to see like what it looks like below the line.
I'm just giving for a description. It's kind of misleading because they put description in there, and what you're putting is exactly what most people probably would put. However, that's your opportunity right there to try and get them to click that learn more button. And at the same time, sometimes depending upon what you choose, you're not going to see it regardless. So it just depends on what you choose. So you might want to use the headline over there even to do so. It just depends on how you can get. The more opportunity you have to tell them what to do, the better off.
Yes. Just like that. Awesome. All right. So since we got all our text put in, all you do is save add text. And it's actually walking us down the line. Also configure. If you feel like, I want to change something, you can just click the configure. So now we're going to add media. So when you add media, you can add up to 5 images in this, and it will carousel, which means it will rotate. So let's add more photos onto this bad boy. What else do we have? It looks like it's a piece of land. I think that's land. This one does not have many. Let's just click on this guy. All right, and preview. And also we can adjust the image. You can make it smaller, just zoom in and out and place it where you would like. Just put it right there and save image, and it will pop up. And now these will carousel. I wish this listing had more photos, would be lovely, but it does not. Right, I'm gonna click on that one. It lets me in. Right, and preview image. And save. Right, And also, if you have 5 photos on there, it's like if you want to say walk through the house, like the front and the foyer, the kitchen, you can move your photos to match that. So like say this is the front and that is the foyer and then the kitchen and then so forth on what order you wish them to toggle. Right, so now we have all our photos and they're reordered and remastered. Right, and also your logos will be here, and that's actually pulling from the marketplace, your marketplace profile. So this is grabbing from mine, right? And how you would like the logo to position, right or left, include my ownership statement. And once you have all your photos or a video upload, you can upload a video as well, and you can set select from a campaign. So we're going to go back to my images for now because there's no video. I'm going to save add media. And the next one, we're going to configure. Right, so which page do you want to pull it from? My tech page. And give a moment to grab. Instagram ad position, Instagram ad, not story. And this is a very important part for destination. I recommend using the Facebook lead generation form instead of using the site or your landing page. I believe Facebook is a better process of grabbing the information because it'd be more correct because there's actually using their Facebook account and their Instagram, like their email, their cell phone number, not really their address and their name as well. And Facebook does a really great job at that. And now the button to, right? Let me just go up here and show you where that action is. This is the button that we use so we can connect to the URL to click the learn more option. And you just click learn more, and I'm going to leave it at, so you can put sign up, apply now, and these are the 3 top buttons that you can toggle between. So I'm going to leave it on learn more. And this is the follow destination that you want to take them to your URL or landing page. You can go or click here and click choose. I'm going to use my agent site homepage for now. And it'll give it a moment, and it's going to pull that URL for that one, and boom, there it is. But also if you want to go to an exact certain site, I'm just going to use YouTube for example because mine does not have any search. All right. Go to Lori Fallon. I'm gonna copy this whole thing. Copy. And I'm going to get rid of this. And we are going to paste. Right, awesome. So when they click that learn more button, it's actually going to direct them to the site. When I put that URL in, it's going to direct them right here. So if it was a listing, you would actually take them to that listing page for all the description of that property that you are posting. Okay. Add targeting. So I always use the custom settings, and you can select whomever you want. So we're going to put Stewart. I want to target Stewart. No, there it is. There we go. Beautiful. All right. And also the radius, you can go up to 50-mile radius from the center of Stewart. So you can just go the plus sign, the minus if you want less. Include people who match. So you can add interest. This is like accounting. I'll give them a rundown list. So it's advertising, agency, anyone that pertains to these interests. And it'll say how many people, audience size. So you can select someone, but it's really, I've noticed like it doesn't really have amenities like tennis, golf, swimming, like country club. It just like gives these like bathroom, banking, very interesting things. So if there's anything that you want to in here, go for it. But there's no activities and amenities that you can add, sadly. Right? So now we have our targeting in there. and we have our URL destination that we wish to use. I always recommend, once again, using Facebook lead generation form. Best one to go with right now. Okay. We're going to save Facebook and Instagram ad, and that gave me a check mark. So everything's green, green, green. Awesome. And now we're going to go duration and budget. So this is when the start date is going to be. It's always the next day, and I believe it's at 10 a.m. when it sends out the ad, I believe Central Time. And I think it also goes for the email campaigns as well, too, in the post. It goes by Central. Right, so this is our start day. You can select which date you want to start. So we want to start on April Fool's Day and end on April 10th. So the duration is 9 days now. So this is where our budget, how much are you wanting to spend? So if we go up on this, it'll change. Let's go to 50 bucks. That's a good number. So daily per channel would be $2.78. I've seen some people that do a 2-day advertisement, and they'll do like $50, so it's like $25 a day. Right? Automatic placement for Facebook ads. Oh, right. So, and it's 9 days, $2 per channel. And then we're going to save the duration and budget. And once everything's all finalized, I always recommend reviewing before you click that submit button, because once it's submitted, it's kind of hard to get back and change it during when the ad is going. So you can click publish campaign or save as a draft. Right now, I'm going to save as a draft because I do not have a credit card on file. Save this campaign as a draft? Yes. Loading screen. All right, and here is my draft right here. And each of these are a test. Right, and you come right over here. If you wish to archive, you can edit the campaign. You can make a duplicate of this campaign, and also we can archive. So we're going to archive him. Right. You're going to archive yourself. I guess it does not want to archive at this moment. Let's just refresh the page and see if it went away. Yep, it's still sitting there. All right, so the next thing we are going to do, we're going to create a campaign for an email. So we're just going to click on email, and we're going to put test 2 3-0, and we're going to run it through command email. We're going to set up campaign. Here it is, lovely. And here's our general information for it. Select your account. It's not letting me drop. And it'll say send to, and this is actually where you can create a list. So if I want a list, we're going to put test list, and you can make your list through the email. Okay, so we're going to use tags. Let me just click on AC repair, and it's going to pull anyone that has AC repair for their tag. Select all, and then we're going to click confirm. So now we can click on which list that we want to use and send this email to, right? Who is the sender and the send to reply to. So when they respond to your email, it actually goes directly into your inbox if they have a question about a property. Subject, I'm going to say Stewart. FL 3-30 command. No command. Select design content for your sign. So I already pre-made my email template. If you go into designs, you can make an email template and create it to whatever you want to. It's kind of the same formatting and creating like when you do MailChimp. I uploaded this, and this is what I use when I send for my new agents. So I'm just using this one for an example. This is what I sent for new agent, and we're going to click. And also, if you want to edit it before you send it out to, you just go do and edit, and that's how you would edit it. Right, and you're going to click save, save and exit. If you want to do a final couple things. And this is the preview for email. And also in actions, you can pre-fill the email, and also you can send a test email before sending it out to your clients. Right, and this is what our email looks like when you're using the design template for that. What the subject is in your contact, and I already uploaded my template on there. And we're going to click, I'm going to save this as a draft, but also you can put a schedule date on it as well. I'm going to save as draft, save and exit. Right, and there is my email saved as a draft. You can duplicate this one, edit, and also archive it as well, just like when you do paid ads. So once our campaign, like say we got, I only have one person I can use for a lead. Haven't sent any paid ads. So up here in our paid ad list, this is where our leads have been captured. So if I to say had 5 leads, this would show 5 people that I had ran for my recent campaign. And you just click right up here, and this will take us directly to where those leads are. And currently I don't have anyone, but let me, there we go. So it actually will have the list of all your leads, and they'll have this little blue icon, and if you hover over, it'll say leads. So now I'm going to click on my contact, and this is where we can set up our contacts to a follow-up smart plan. So if you create a Facebook ad and you had the follow-up for those leads when you went to that lead generation, like, oh, there's my list of all my follow-ups of people who wants to learn more information about this listing. So you can create a Facebook follow-up plan, right? So they don't have a smart plan, so let's just get them all set up on smart plans. And here is my Facebook ad follow-up. So we're gonna select start now, start the following day if you want to set it a little later, and you just click confirm. And this is like if you wanted to create your own. I know there was a gentleman earlier that was teaching smart plans, so you can make it or you can pull it from the library for KWRI by everyone that's shared, and you can change it, modify it to wherever you wish to, and that is how you can add them up to a follow-up smart plan. And it's customized if you want to add tasks or you want to give them a call or like email campaign more details about a property, especially when you create it. You can do it right now after you get those leads coming, right? So I'm just going to cancel so she's not getting blown up when my it's over. All right, and then this would say set up on follow-up smart plan right here down below. And that is how campaigns page work. Does anyone have any questions?
Is there a way to change the email they will reply to in the emails campaign? Are they able to see the email to reply to as well?
You can, are you like saying like how, like if you want to change what email it goes to instead of your KW email?
Yeah, so I guess if they're sending, yeah, that's what she said.
Let me get back into that page real quick. We go to the emails again, and here's my test. We want to edit campaign. Edit. And it'll take you to your settings page. Let's see. And you can just, and there it is. Yeah, and this is where you can add your email, add a custom email, and it'll actually take you directly into the settings. And you just go to command email and click manage, and you can get in there and you can start typing add a custom email. And you can start adding, this is how you add it. Add email. And then you can toggle down again. And here it is. And now I can change my reply email and it will save the changes, and we go. And then click Save Changes. And that's how you do it. And then you can just exit out of the screen. And it will change when you go into your command email and also in campaigns when you click Reply To. And it should also reflect, I believe, in your smart plans. Is there any?
Any other questions? What is the YouTube page name where we can find these videos recorded? I would tell you, but then you would find them. They're actually not going to be put up there. You won't be able to find them because I put them as private on purpose. I don't want this to get out to everybody, so I just send them to you. For you to be able to get these videos to rewatch them, if you registered for this class and you registered underneath your name, and I realized some of them, there's a couple market centers I noticed that because I saw a bunch of the same names signing in that maybe they shared a link out. So your email just will not be populated in there. So that person who did that I've already talked to them. They'll be able to share out the email with you guys, but you will get email later, probably not until tomorrow. That has the link to all of them on there, or you can just go to the link that Ariel was just putting a chat right here. I'll post it again. It's the kwsouthfloridaregion.com because all the videos are right there. In fact, I've already got she already beat me to it. Look how fast she is. She's amazing. She's doing so great at this job. Anyways, I've got everything ready to go there. All I need is the videos to get there. So as long as it takes for YouTube to render them, then they'll be live to go for everybody. The channel looks so much better than our old website. So you guys should be able to search through them much easier there. Each video has its own channel. So you just go into the Take Command channel and you'll be able to see all those videos. John wants you to explain the destination URL part of the Facebook campaign. I did not understand how that works. You're muted there, Candice.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that's no problem, John. I can show you that. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to open one of my drafts real quick for you. We go to our paid ads. Give it a moment. And we're going to go over, we're going to click Edit Campaign. And it's going to click here. All right, so when you go to the Facebook and Instagram ads, you can also just, most of the time, most people just do Facebook. It just has also with the Instagram feature on there if you do have Instagram. So you want to use, once again, use the Facebook lead generation form. And then you're going to pop down your button and then the follow-up URL. So this is where it's going to take them to a landing page that you wish to send them to. So if this was like one of your properties that was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's on, I think it's on its own little island technically, this listing is. So when you if you're on your landing page and you search for that property, you can go like this. Let me find a good one if someone has. Right. I'm going to just find a different one, color one. Awesome. That's a great one. I'm going to put that away. Less tabs, the better. All right. So I'm going to get rid of this URL so we can start from the beginning. All right. So when you're looking up for a URL, you can choose from your landing page on where you want them to line up at. So if you want them to contact us, about me, you can choose these pages that are already pre-there from your landing page that you have with command, and you can click on that. Or if you want to go to exactly one exact part of your site, you would go into your website, type in that address for that property, go to that details page where it has like all the description and the photos for that property. So let's say this is the description for that property. So on the top of the search bar, You're going to highlight this whole thing. You're going to, and you are going to copy. They're going to go back to that tab, and we're going to right click again, and we're going to paste. I think it did it twice. All right, and just give it a moment to it's trying to check and see if it's an active valid one. And you just put that URL in, and then you're gonna come on down and always try to find that save button. Anything when you're doing anything with command, always find the save button because it does not like to auto save. So you always want to find the save button, and we're gonna save that part. And now it is updated. And that's how you add in the URLs for your websites. Is there any other questions? Danielle?
Anybody?
When you set up a campaign, is it better to choose the destination as a Facebook lead generation or as a site or landing page to attract more engagement? I always recommend using the Facebook lead generation because when you do that follow and you put that URL in, you can recommend to send to your contact us page if you wish to, but it's going to grab it when you use the Facebook lead generation, like their name, their email, and their cell phone, because Facebook will ask them, like, would you like to share your information? And it'll ask them if they want to or not. It's not forcing them. They can choose if they want to give their information for Facebook, because Facebook will ask them, and it's actually a better system than using the landing page.